The increasing importance of the role of FM broadcasting in the Philippines has encouraged broadcast engineers and the National Telecommunications Commission to pool their resources together and come up with technical standards and rules and regulations relating to FM broadcast. In this video, we are going to define some of the terminologies in FM broadcast.
FM broadcast band. That portion of the radio frequency spectrum from 88 MHz to 108 MHz. The band is divided into 100 channels.
FM broadcast channel. A band of frequency is 200 kHz wide and is designated by its center frequency. Channels for FM broadcast stations begin at 88.1 MHz and continue in successive steps of 200 kHz to and including 107.9 MHz.
FM broadcast station. A station employing frequency modulation in the FM broadcast band and intended to be received by the general public.
Frequency modulation. It is a system of modulation where the instantaneous frequency varies in proportion to the instantaneous amplitude of the modulating signal, and the instantaneous radio frequency is independent of the frequency of the modulating signal.
The carrier frequency allocated by the authority is what we called the center frequency. The instantaneous departure of the frequency of the emitted wave from the center frequency resulting from modulation is the frequency swing.
Antenna height above average terrain, or HAAT, means the height of the radiation center of the antenna above the terrain 3 to 16 kilometers from the antenna. Generally, a different antenna height will be determined from each radial direction from the antenna. The average of these various heights is considered as the antenna height above average terrain.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Bautista and I'm here to discuss to you the antenna field gain. Ang antenna field gain ay the ratio of the effective free space field intensity produced at 1.6 kilometers in horizontal plane expressed in millivolts per meter for 1 kilowatt antenna input power to 137.6 millivolts per meter. So, in Tagalog, ang antenna field gain ay ang voltage na nami-measure mo or ang field intensity na nami-measure mo 1.6 kilometers ang layo from the antenna. Okay. Tapos, yon ay i-divide mo sa 137.6 millivolts per meter. So, that's all.